Hi guys, welcome to another day. My name is Obinji. So one of the challenges I faced when I came to Ghana here would be in the area of eating food, and that's because before coming to Ghana, I never gave it a thought about the dishes or the food that will be served here. I just assumed that Ghana, Nigeria, that kind of relationship, West African countries, we probably would be eating the same thing. But guys, you can imagine my shock upon getting here and I realized that we might have the same staple food, but the mode of preparation and the outcome of the food is entirely different from what is obtainable back home in Nigeria. And I would say that this was really a problem for me, and I can also say that a lot of people also share in the same challenge that I had faced upon coming here to Ghana. So if you are in Nigeria, this video is Nigerian kind of stuff. So if you are a Nigerian who is coming here to Ghana and you're probably thinking just like me that, oh, Ghana, Nigeria, West Africa, of course the things that we'll be eating in Nigeria is exactly the same thing that we will be eating here in Ghana, then this video is for you, because I'm going to be giving you a list of foods that are kind of similar with Nigerian foods that you can eat here in Ghana upon when you get used to the dishes that have been served here in Ghana. So guys, don't go nowhere because I will be right back. So guys, you're welcome back, and like I said, I'm going to be giving a list of dishes that as a Nigerian who is here in Ghana you can eat, pending when your taste buds get used to what is being served here. But I want you to bear in mind that basically the cash crops, or should I say the foodstuffs that we have in Nigeria, that we farm in Nigeria, you are most likely going to find them here. But just like I said, the mode of preparation is different from how we prepare it in Nigeria. And once the mode of preparation is different, rest assured that the outcome is going to be different. So what are we going to be starting with? So we have rice here in Ghana. We eat rice in Nigeria and we eat rice here in Ghana. But there's a little, twist to it. The rice that is being, eaten here in Ghana is kind of different from the rice we eat in Nigeria. And I think this is, general knowledge for you, basically everyone. Because back home now we know that Ghana rice is actually different from Nigerian rice. But just in case you'd want to eat rice, you can eat rice here in Ghana, because of course we eat rice in Nigeria. So if we're talking about the rice we eat here, that is if you do not want to go and buy Nigerian foodstuffs, which I should have talked about in the beginning of this video, because I used to buy Nigerian foodstuff, and honestly speaking, at the initial stage, because you cannot eat the food that is served here, your best option will be, let me just go buy the Nigerian foodstuffs from the market. But economically speaking, it's not wise. Financially speaking, it's not wise, unless of course you are some kind of mega box kind of person. So like I said, the rice is here and you can try out, because we eat rice at home and we eat rice here, save for the fact that the texture of the rice is different. But rice is one food that you can eat while you are still trying to get your hands around the different types of dishes that are being served here in Ghana. So for the rice, we have the white rice and stew, which basically everybody knows about. The rice and the white rice and the stew. Then we have the famous Ghana jollof that has always been in competition with the Nigerian jollof. Now you are not coming to find out whether the Ghana jollof is actually better than the Nigerian, or the Nigerian is better than the Ghana jollof. What you are trying to do is survive. So the Ghana jollof is there, and honestly speaking, it's okay. It's good. It's rice, save for the fact that it's a little bit softer than what we have at home. But either ways, it is rice and you can eat it. So also we have the Ghana fried rice, which I know for a Nigerian speaking, it doesn't look like fried rice. But then again, like I said, different modes of preparation, and of course different outcomes of the food. But there is the Ghana fried rice that you can eat if you want to eat rice, judging from the fact that this looks just like something that we eat back at home. So there's the Ghana, jollof, the Ghana fried rice, and the white rice with stew, which of course the stew is made from tomatoes that we grow and we eat at home, and it's just something that you can survive on penny when you are able to try other dishes. So another food that we have back home and also here in Ghana that you can eat is beans. Now, we have different types of beans here in Ghana. You hear there's the Niger beans, you hear there's the Burkina Faso beans, there's these beans, there's Nigerian beans, there's that beans, and but beans is beans. So if you don't want to buy the Nigerian beans, because like I said, if you buy anything that is tagged Nigerian, it's going to be more expensive if you want to do the conversion and every other thing that is involved in that. There are other beans that are associated with being Ghanaian kind of beans, which I must say that you will buy and you will still get the same thing that you're eating back home. And okay, so even if you do not want to buy and prepare it yourself, you could also buy the beans that is being sold outside. But then I'll let you know that the mode of preparation and the outcome is a little bit different from how we eat ours. But then again, this is something that you can feast on pending when you are able to try other dishes. So let's move over to something else that you can also eat here, which is what you have been eating. And I'm talking about cocoa and kose. Now, cocoa and kose is akamu, your favorite akamu, ogi, pap, or sorry, and akara. Okay, although the pap served at home is entirely different. I must say it's entirely different from the cocoa that is being served here, and that would be, like I said, method of preparation which affects the outcome. But then again, it's something that just rings a bell in your head that this is akamu, this is pap, this is ogi that is going alongside akara, which is it the beans cake or what should it be called? But then again, this is something that when you see it, it rings a bell with almost something that we eat back at home. And if you're someone who does eat, akara, pap, ogi, and all of that stuff at home, then you can, flow with this. Now let's move over to yam. So we grow yam at home. Basically, almost everybody does eat yam at home. Now we eat yam at home as boiled yam, porridge, beans and yam, or even the pounded yam. You can also get something similar here in Ghana. I've been to a couple of places where I see people eating boiled yam, although the sauce might not be something that you know at home. But then again, there's boiled yam that you can eat here in Ghana. And lest I forget, we have the fried yam, which we also eat at home in Nigeria. So every nook and cranny that you go across here in Ghana, you are definitely going to find one or two person that is frying the yam to sell. So you can either buy the fried yam outside, or you could also buy the yam and boil it, fry it at home and eat, or you could boil the yam and eat it alongside with your beans, or you could pound the yam to eat. Another thing, we have mortars. The mortar that I have in my house is quite different from the mortar that is being used to pound the fufu. So have that at the back of your mind. If you want to buy yam to pound and eat, you can get a mortar. But rarely would you find pounded yam out in chop bars or restaurants. I think it's not a Ghanaian thing to eat pounded yam. They have the fufu, which is made out of the plantain and cassava, if I am not mistaken. So yes, you can find that to eat, which is also, you know, close to what we eat at home. Say for the fact that maybe the sauce or the stew or the soup or whatever it is that they are pairing with the boiled yam might not be something that you know at home, but oh, you can try it because the yam is also something that you know back home. So let's move straight to noodles. Noodles, you know, everybody brands it Indomie, but there is noodles here in Ghana. That Indomie that you know is being sold here, and you know it's stir fried. And this is not a case of I don't know noodles or I do not know Indomie. It's like I said, it's a generally acclaimed, you know, street food which we eat back home. And of course, when you come here to Ghana, you are definitely going to see it, and good for you. So another thing that you can bear in mind here to eat here is the palm nut soup. Now for those of us who are from a certain part in Nigeria that eat the banga soup, guys, when you come here you are going to see the palm nut soup in Ghana, which of course you can pair with any of the swallow that they have here. Now that will be your own, you know, choice to make if you want to pair it with any of the swallow that they have here. But like what this video is all about is to let you know that there are similarities between Ghanaian food and Nigerian food that you can, get by with pending when you are able to try other dishes. So just in case, and you want to know, this the palm nut soup, which is almost similar with the banga soup of Nigeria, which you can pair with any swallow. And then maybe you could try the konkote. Now konkote, actually, when I came here initially to Ghana, because I couldn't eat the banku, the fufu, the emutuo, the rice balls, and you know all those stuffs. I wanted something that was close to amala. Now amala is made out of yam, yam flour or something of that nature. So I needed something that was kind of close to, amala that, could go down well with me. And I was introduced to kokonte. Now, I'm not saying that every Nigerian can eat kokonte, but what I'm just trying to say is that kokonte has a kind of, close similarity with the amala that we eat back home. Although it's kind of different in color and, all of that, but then it's something that if you are looking for what you will eat here in Ghana, that can give you that Nigerian feel, pending when you are able to take every of the other dishes that are being served here in Ghana. Kokonte is your go-to meal. So guys, this is just a few of the dishes that came to mind, that you, a Nigerian who is coming here to Ghana, and if you're someone who has challenge with your taste bud, or you have challenge eating foods here because it's your first time, or of knowing them or seeing them, these are dishes that you can hang on to while you are trying other dishes here in Ghana. So guys, you've heard it all. Thank you for stopping by and watching this video, and don't forget that you can subscribe to this channel, turn on your post notifications, give this video a thumbs up, and if there are other dishes that I might have missed, please leave it in the comment section, and I'll see you another day. Bye.